spinning on small wooden wheels in their cottages, or using a distaff and spinning bowl in front of their hut. In 1860, millions of mechanical spindles, powered by steam engines and operated by wage workers, many of them children, turned for up to 14 hours a day, producing millions of pounds of yarn. Instead of householders growing cotton and turning it into homespun thread and hand-loomed cloth, millions of slaves labored on plantations in the Americas, thousands of miles away from the hungry factories they supplied, factories that in turn were thousands of miles removed from eventual consumers of the cloth. Instead of caravans carrying West African cloth across the Sahara on camels, steamships plied the world's oceans, loaded with cotton from the American South or with British-made cotton fabrics. By 1860, the cotton capitalists, who assembled to celebrate their accomplishments, took as a fact of nature history's first globally integrated cotton manufacturing complex, even though the world they had helped create was of very recent vintage. But in 1860, the future was nearly as unimaginable as the past. Manufacturers and merchants alike would have scoffed if told how radically the world of cotton would change in the following century. By 1960, again, most raw cotton again came from Asia, China, the Soviet Union, and India, as did the bulk of cotton yarn and cloth. In Britain, as well as in the rest of Europe and New England, few cotton factories remained. The former centers of cotton manufacturing, Manchester, Mulhouse, Barman, and Lowell among them, were littered with abandoned mills and haunted by unemployed workers. Indeed, in 1963, the Liverpool Cotton Association, once one of cotton's most important trade associations, sold its furniture at auction. The empire of cotton, at least the part dominated by Europe, had come crashing down. Today, cotton is so ubiquitous that it is hard to see it for what it is, one of mankind's great achievements. As you listen to this sentence, chances are you are wearing something woven from cotton, and it is just as likely that you have never plucked a cotton boll from its stem, seen a wispy strand of raw cotton fiber, or heard the deafening noise of a spinning mule and a power loom. Cotton is as familiar as it is unknown. We take its perpetual presence for granted. We wear it close to our skin. We sleep under it. We swaddle our newborns in it. Cotton is in the banknotes we use, the coffee filters that help us awaken in the morning, the vegetable oil we use for cooking, the soap we wash with, and the gunpowder that fights our wars. Indeed, Alfred Nobel won a British patent for his invention of gun cotton. Cotton is even an essential component of the book you hold in your hands. For about 900 years, from 1000 to 1900 CE, cotton was the world's most important manufacturing industry. Though it now has been surpassed by other industries, cotton remains important in terms of employment and global trade. It is so ubiquitous that in 2013, the world produced at least 123 million cotton bales, each weighing about 400 pounds, enough to produce 20 T-shirts for each living person. Stacked on top of one another, the bales would create a tower 40,000 miles high. Laid horizontally, the bales would circle the globe 1.5 times. Huge cotton plantations dot the earth, from China to India and the United States, from West Africa to Central Asia. The raw strands they produce, tightly packed in bales, are still shipped around the globe, to factories employing hundreds of thousands of workers. The finished pieces are then sold everywhere, from remote village stores to Walmart. Indeed, cotton might be one of the very few human-made goods that is available virtually anywhere, testifying both to cotton's utility and to capitalism's awe-inspiring increases in human productivity and consumption. As a recent advertising campaign in the United States announced, quite accurately, cotton is the fabric of our lives. Take a moment and imagine, if you can, a world without cotton. You wake up in the morning on a bed covered in fur or straw. You dress in